Like he
That's what I was saying a couple
doesn't
weeks
take
ago.
people on really. He does when he knows he can take them on, but
Yeah.
other than that, just 1-2 touch pass and just constantly moving without the ball.
I was saying to you, I think a couple weeks ago that there was one play where he was on the outside of the box with Aubameyang, and Aubameyang passed him the ball, and Smith Rowe just looked back at him and passed it right back to him. I was like, that was the smartest fuck. I mean, like in that instance, like what was going on? I was like, oh my god, this kid's 19. Because anybody else would have tried to like dribble off or play into space, something else.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, this is my best option right here. But it was so simple.
Yeah. Arsenal definitely, like, with them going in for Martin Odegaard, if they do get him, like, that's solid for them. And I would drop Lacazette, but...
He's going on loan there.
What? Odegaard? Yeah.
No, I think it's being finalized. Like, he's being loaned to Arsenal.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's
So
either that.
Arsenal,
he was like, I either want to be loaned to Arsenal or a permanent move to Sociedad, which is where he's been.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And the thing is with Sociedad, they've been killing it. I don't think they need him after they picked up Silva.
No.
So there's not even a spot for him now.
Yeah. Arsenal, if they can sign Odegaard, like, on a full deal, that'd be pretty solid for them, because then they've got Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Saka, and Odegaard then. But then where do you have to get rid of Lacazette at that point, I'd say. Or Ceballos, just you don't bring him back from Real next year.
What I like about
I like Ceballos, but sometimes when I watch him play, I'm like, dude, like, you're not all that. I thought he was at the beginning of last season. When I saw him come on, I was like, this is Arsenal's best, most creative player. And then as the year went on, he kind of got less and less. And then this season, it was just like, this dude is just a passion merchant.
I think he fits a more technical role rather than a running gun like Arsenal are playing for real.
Yeah.
Like if he was in a Spanish side, I think he would be a more highlighted player just because he's if you watch him, he's better like shorts, like, you know, small sided gameplay rather than he's better like just tight tactical gameplay than he is actually, I guess, Premier League football. But dude, what I like about the Arsenal youth right now is how, and I wish to a degree, I kind of wish that like to a degree, I wish it had happened to us where it's not like they have older players on Arsenal right now to play where the younger players are. Those younger players are it. And so like when they play 30 games a season, all of them, like next year they're established first team Premier League players. Granted, they, you know, everything goes okay, they don't get bought out and they stay at the club. But like imagine if we had that like sort of thing, or like Greenwood wasn't really
he started playing.
He was more like a dependency.
Yeah, he started playing after the lockdown, and he was doing well. And then now he's not doing too great. I think that's more personal, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Like they've got 4 19-year-olds coming through to start, which only looks good for them if they're about to be playing there for the next 10, 15 years.
See, the one thing I would say about that, though, is not all of them have had like full seasons yet. And this is like the first season where they're like Hudson-Odoi was, I can't really explain it. Like once a player plays their first season, they're kind of like breaking onto the scene. They're kind of like trying harder, right? And it's not that they don't try less, but it's like they get found out. Like everyone knows now that Mason Greenwood is gonna do a step over, do something, cut in on his left real quick, and try and shoot as early as possible, right? Mm-hmm. Like Fulham, he did it against Fulham, and they blocked his shot. And it's like, I think from Greenwood, it's a thing of confidence. Because I think this is what happened to Hudson-Odoi when he came on for Chelsea. When he started a couple games in the first season, he was in Chelsea, in the first team. He looked really good, and then obviously he had that whole thing with Bayern where he was going to go and sign for Bayern, whatever, and then he didn't get played, and I think that kind of ruined his confidence. But
I think a lot of most of it is Lampard. I mean, because if I'd say 70 to 80% of the managers out there that in the ether of Europe right now, if they were in charge of Chelsea, Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, Tomori would all be starting for that Chelsea side. I think Lampard is focused on like a thing that he's obsessed with, rather than just doing what is the most logical and right, which is starting Tomori, who carried the defense last year. Yeah. It's if you're just
you're
like
letting him go to AC Milan for $40 million.
Yeah, I mean, and the most logical thing would be to play Hudson-Odoi, the guy who's played, I think it's 70-something minutes in the past 2 games with a goal and an assist, if I'm not mistaken. He's producing more so than Werner. So let's do the math here, Lance.
I'm getting a call from my pops real quick, so I'm gonna go. You can talk about the Premier League.
Yeah, I saw that. It's sad. But what is it though? Is it like? I mean, obviously he hadn't been playing. His form's been off. He's obviously not producing in practice if that's the case, or overshadowed by Bruno. But
I think it's just like he had those 2 really good seasons, especially that one season with I think it was Mourinho's second season when Lukaku came in.
Mm-hmm.
That he was playing unreal, but after that season, his mom had like I don't know if she had a drug issue or had severe depression or something, but she had to leave to go to London to this place, and he was there to take care of his 15-year-old brother and 13-year-old sister on his own with no one else. And then I think his grandfather died, who was like basically his dad. So all that stuff obviously kind of weighs on you. And then if you ask any United player like what Jesse Lingard's about, he's about his family. So basically his family was decimated in a span of 3 months, and then he just lost all confidence, and then obviously the performances weren't there. And I think now he's just kind of like the pressure of playing at United obviously that doesn't help at all. But I don't think everyone's saying that like it was giving him shit because he wasn't playing up to the standard that he had, and it's like, okay, yeah, but look at his off the field stuff, and then now people are saying how United are treating him poorly, but it's like the dude wants to leave. Like he did not want to be in the spotlight. Still doesn't, because he's still not like all there. And he did an interview with this UK pundit, and he was like, yeah, like I'm not the same player, and the pressure of United's a lot. So it sucks for him and for like United fans, because obviously you want to see a player like Jesse Lingard come up through the ranks and do well, and he did do well, but and it's just unfortunate events off the field you can't really control. So I think it is good for him to leave and go play somewhere else, because I mean he is good enough to play first team football somewhere, whether it's in
within the Prem still.
Yeah, oh yeah, like if like he could easily get into that West Ham team, or he could easily get into the Everton setup. Like imagine.
Oh, dude, he'd fit perfectly into Everton.
Yeah, like
I'm still thinking of which team to go to. Yeah.
So,
Leicester even maybe.
Yeah, because like, Brendan Rodgers, he's about running, and that's all Lingard does.
Uh-huh.
Imagine Lingard turning in like Jamie Vardy's what, like 35 now. He can't. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have too much longer. So he's older than Rooney. I'm pretty sure. Jamie Vardy.
Wow.
But because he started his career so late.
Later, yeah.
Yeah. So, but imagine Lingard playing like a. I think he could probably play striker in that Leicester system, because all you do, Vardy does, is just run up over the top.
Yep.
I mean, so, but yeah, if I had to guess, he's probably going to go to Italy. So
because Raiola, you think?
No, he dropped Raiola like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he dropped him, and after he came out, Raiola did something, said something about United, and then Jesse Lingard was like, "Yeah, don't want to
play that shit."
No, yeah. So he dropped Raiola, and then, but yeah, I don't know where he goes. I hope wherever he goes, he succeeds, because I mean, seems like a really genuine human being, and you know, you hate to see your career go to shit because of off the field stuff that you can't really control. But
what if Rooney picks him up off the Derby promotion? Oh man.
That could be good for Jesse, and he like become a Derby legend. But at the same time, I think he's too good to be on a relegation battle championship side. You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. Let's give Rooney a half a season, see what he cooks up, man. I think he's doing well with him so far.
Yeah, I mean, he got first permanent game they won. So, who else? Oh yeah, Amad Diallo is supposed to be taking Lingard's spot in the 22-man squad, so that's pretty cool.
That quick too.
Yeah, but apparently when he was coming in, everyone was saying no, it's just going to be the same thing with Pellistri.
Is he miles ahead of Pellistri?
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Okay,
apparently he's like not even close. I have to, I have MUTV, so I try to watch the reserve matches to see Hannibal Mejbri and Ted and Mengi, and obviously you see the other team's talent. And Leicester had this right back who is a James Justin regen.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's an Arsenal Academy graduate. Well, not graduate, but he was in the Arsenal Academy, and then I think he's at Leicester now. And then There's this other guy, I think it's Johnson. Dude, holy fuck. I thought Ted Mengi was a big guy. This guy made Ted Mengi look small.
Like tall or just stout?
Just both. Like taller, just thicker. Could not get...
Mengi's not that tall. He's only like 6'1".
Yeah, but he's actually short. Like I thought, like seeing Mengi, I thought he was like Eric Bailly's height, but like twice as thick. But he's not really. Like I don't know why I had that in my head. I think it's just the way he plays. That like because he's so aggressive. Mm-hmm. But this dude for Leicester, those two guys it was crazy.
Center back and fullback.
Oh, dude, it was like men playing against kids with those two.
Really,
it wasn't even fair. The only person who could do anything against them was Ilanga, which is a United left wing.
He's left wing.
Yeah, but the first half, the right back, I can't remember his name.
Short tire on the right.
He was on the right. Yeah.
Okay, word. Yeah.
But the right back, his name was like Daly. It's like a two name. It's like Daly something, and he went in studs up on Hannibal Mejbri in the first half and got away with. He should have got a yellow card at least. And then in the second half, he tackled Ilanga, but when he tackled him, he dragged him down, and Ilanga landed on his shoulder, and he broke his collarbone.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was. If you see him fall, you can
see him fold in.
Yeah. It was, and he got up and he was immediately holding it and screaming.
Fuck!
So the guy is like, I don't want to say he's a dirty player because I think he's just aggressive. That was the fullback.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's dirty because I think he's just like a super aggressive player and that's how he plays. But both of them were pretty bad. Both way past the ball was gone. So, but they look good. And then they also had this. Leicester had this other kid. He's Filipino, but his name His name started like halfway down the back and went all the way up over the number and halfway down his back on the other side.
Oh shit!
I couldn't even pronounce the name, but he was fairly solid too. But United really should have won that game. The amount of possession they had was crazy. But
what was the final?
It was 4-2. But it was Matej Kovar, dude.
Garbage.
3 goals went in. Because the first goal was in the first minute because he tried to pass it out.
Decent goals, or were they like?
They were just all three. One of them was a decent goal. Like it was 10 minutes left, and Leicester were just trying to control the ball, and then they worked it in, and the guy scored. So that was a good goal. But the first goal, first minute, the Kovar has the ball, and Mengi is like right on top of the 18, and then Levitt is like right under the center circle, and he played the ball in between the two of them, not to either of them, straight to a Leicester City player who touched it, shot, and it went in. So that was terrible. Then the second goal, the left back for Leicester came in and he meant to cross it, but he mishit it. And Kovar was kind of cheating so he could go down and save the cross. But because the guy hit it wrong, it went into the front post, and Kovar didn't get it. And then the third goal, the ball gets played up over the top, and Kovar half runs out to it, and then starts backing up, and the guy chips him. So it's like...
Oh, we just brought him back from loan, too.
Yeah, from Swindon. So he didn't get any play there. Maybe he lost his confidence because he didn't get play there, but man, he looked awful.
Was he good beforehand? Like, was he a big prospect?
I have no idea. I assume he was if United bought him, because United have been.
Yeah, he's not homegrown.
The game plan is for United have been get these young players in and trying to develop them and get them to be first team. Right. The first person that really started that was with Hannibal Mejbri, and then they've done like they picked up Kovar, they picked up McNeil from City. Uh-huh. They picked up, obviously, Facundo Palestri, and they picked up Amad Diallo. Uh-huh. So that has been the game plan since Ollie's come in, is to get these young talents in and start building them.
What happened to Ramazani?
Oh, he stopped showing up for training and stuff because he thought he was too good, so he got dropped. He's not United anymore. Yeah,
he was 18. He's like, no, I'll come when the first team calls.
Yeah, it was kind of like
my number.
It was kind of like Angel Gomez, except without any nothing to back it.
Like you were a solid player, but like you don't deserve to like not show up to training. And
He's
stuff.